Hey everyone, in this video I'll show you how to play the Red Dead Redemption 1 PC Remaster on Mac using CodeWeaver's CrossOver. Up until now, when trying to launch the game, Red Dead would give an error saying that it was unable to log into the Rockstar launcher. There was no workaround for this, and many people assumed using a DRM-free version of the game was the only way to avoid the error. But good news, I've found a fix that works and am now able to play the Steam version of Red Dead on Mac with no issues. Here's how to do it. So the main issue we need to fix is the Rockstar Launcher offline issue. And to do that, we're going to use a really cool tool called Nightlight Game Launcher, created by onajlikezz. This tool is made specifically to bypass the Rockstar Game Launcher, allowing us to play Red Dead offline. As of recording this video, if we go to the Nightlight's GitHub page, the latest available version is v4. But in order to play Red Dead 1, we're going to need v5. I'm sure v5 will be uploaded eventually, but to get v5 now, you can either visit the Nightlight Game Launcher Discord server, or come check out the Mac Pro Tips Discord server, where you can get this fix along with all sorts of helpful files, like wallpapers, apps, and we also provide great tech support. Links are in the description of this video. The first thing I'm going to do is go to my web browser and go to codeweavers.com. I'm going to click Try Now under CrossOver and download the free trial. Once the download is complete, we can go to our Downloads folder, double-click the zip file to unzip it, and then drag the CrossOver app into your Applications folder. Next, we can go to our Applications folder and double-click CrossOver to launch it. Once in CrossOver, it's time to install our bottle. So if we're going to use Steam, we're going to make a Steam bottle. If we're going to play the game with Epic Games, we're going to install an Epic Games bottle. But I own the game on Steam, so I'm going to select Steam, and it says CrossOver will install Steam into a new Windows 10 64-bit bottle named Steam. That looks good. I'm going to hit install. Once the download is complete, I'm going to uncheck Run Steam and click Finish. Next, under Advanced Settings for the bottle, I'm going to toggle on D3D Metal and MSync. Once that's done, we can double-click Steam to launch it. Once you're logged into your Steam, you can purchase Red Dead Redemption and download it to your Mac. Once Red Dead is done downloading, we're now ready to use the Nightlight Game Launcher. So I'm going to go to the Mac Pro Tips Discord server. I'm going to go to Game Threads, find Red Dead Redemption 1, and then click nlgl.exe to download the Nightlight Game Launcher. Once downloaded, I'm going to go to Finder, go to my Downloads folder, and then I also want to go back to CrossOver, and we're going to click Run Command. Then we're going to click Browse, go to our Downloads folder, select NLGL, and click Open. Next, click Save Command as Launcher, and then Run. So this is what the Nightlight Launcher looks like, and we're going to have to use this every time we want to launch the game. So select RDR1, then we want to install modules. Wait a moment, and then it should say Game Launcher successfully bypassed in folder, so click OK, and then select Launch Game Offline Session. One thing to note is that if I go to Settings and then go to Graphics, the game will crash. I'm not quite sure how to fix that yet. The last fix I'm going to recommend is how to connect a Bluetooth controller. So I'm going to quit out of Steam completely. Go to CrossOver, make sure you have your bottle selected, go to Game Controllers. So I just connected my wireless DualSense controller. You can see it here, but we want to select Disable High Draw and click OK. And now we're ready to play the game, and controller should be working.
All right, boys, we need to get into that house right now.
Try this on.
My God. Looky here, Fred. You tangled with the crutches on the bed. Hell no.
You and me gonna have ourselves some fun. Get in the back as soon as it looks clear.
Oh, thank God.
I'm the goddamn law.
There's a deputy out back. Make a run for it when it's clear.
They did unspeakable things to me.
Looks all clear, fellas. Let's check up on the farmers. Hellfire!
Yeah!
Some folk tried escaping to the south, but then some robbers started chasing him down like wild dogs. I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You folk-eat men. You ain't nothing. You're just a man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to pay for with our lives. Yeah. What is wrong with this country?
Not up, men. The man that kills the boss of that bunch gets $50.
I think they call this a massacre. I reckon you were acting it up worse than it was.
The love of God, right? Stay on the road. Act like that, John. More convincing Othello there has never been. Get back on the road. We'll have nothing left by the time we get to Ridgewood. And so should you. Prepare Iago or Castor. Stay on the road. We're going to destroy the merchandise.
I don't like the sound of this.
Showmanship, John. The flourish. The power.
Will Wanger, how you doing?